What's up everybody, it's Nick and we're back with a brand new video. Today we're diving headfirst into a city that's been blowing up my radar, Colombia, South Carolina. This place is bursting with hidden gems, from historical landmarks that'll take you back in time to parks that'll make you forget you're in a city. We're talking vibrant culture, delicious food, and enough to do to fill a month, let alone a single video. But hey, I'm up for the challenge. So if you're ready to uncover the 10 best places this city has to offer, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let's get this show on the road. I promise you, you won't regret it. Seriously, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your pet parrot. We're about to kick off an epic adventure through Colombia and you don't want to miss a single second. Alright, first stop. We're hitting up the heart and soul of Colombia Main Street. Picture this, cobblestone streets, historic buildings, and a vibe that just screams charming. We're talking local boutiques showcasing one-of-a-kind finds, art galleries bursting with creativity, and the smell of freshly brewed coffee lingering in the air. Trust me, this place is a feast for the senses, and you know me, I can't resist a good cup of joe, so we're gonna grab a coffee and soak in the atmosphere. Keep an eye out for some hidden gems because this is where the magic of local life truly shines. This is what I love about exploring new cities, finding those pockets of authenticity that give you a real feel for the place, and Main Street, my friends, is where it's at. Now you can't walk down Main Street without your stomach starting to rumble. Luckily, this place is a foodie's paradise. We're talking everything from classic southern comfort food to innovative modern dishes that'll blow your mind. And don't even get me started on the sweet tea. For this leg of the journey, we're hitting up a local favorite that's been serving up mouth-watering barbecue for generations. The smell alone is enough to make you weak in the knees. Trust me, you haven't lived until you've tasted the smoky, tender goodness that is Colombia barbecue. It's an experience, not just a meal. Alright, we've explored the city's heart. Now it's time to immerse ourselves in its natural beauty. Riverfront Park, here we come. This sprawling park stretches along the scenic Saluda River, offering breathtaking views and a welcome escape from the urban hustle. We're talking lush greenery, serene walking trails, and the soothing sounds of nature. Whether you're a runner looking for your next scenic route, a biker craving some fresh air, or simply someone who appreciates the beauty of the outdoors, Riverfront Park has something for everyone. And the best part? It's right on the doorstep of downtown Colombia, proving that you don't have to venture far to find tranquility in this city. Now, Riverfront Park isn't just about scenic strolls. It's also a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. We're talking kayaking, canoeing, fishing, you name it, they've got it. So naturally, I couldn't resist renting a kayak and hitting the water. The sun on my face, the gentle breeze in my hair, the sound of the paddle cutting through the water, pure bliss. But even if water sports aren't your thing, there's plenty to keep you entertained. Grab a blanket, pack a picnic, and find a shady spot under the trees. Riverfront Park is the perfect place to unwind, recharge, and soak in the natural beauty that Colombia has to offer. Trust me, your Instagram feed will thank you for it. Alright guys, let's talk art. I mean, who doesn't love a good museum, right? The kind of place where you can just wander through halls filled with masterpieces, you know? And trust me, the Colombia Museum of Art does not disappoint. This place is a treasure trove of art, spanning centuries and continents. From Renaissance paintings that'll make your jaw drop to contemporary installations that'll blow your mind, they've got it all. And the best part, it's not just about looking at pretty pictures. The museum does an amazing job of making art accessible to everyone. They've got interactive exhibits, educational programs, and events that'll make you appreciate art in a whole new way. So, whether you're an art aficionado or just looking for a cool place to spend an afternoon, the Colombia Museum of Art is a must-see. Now, I know what you're thinking, Casey. I've seen one museum, I've seen them all. But listen up, because this place is different. Sure, they've got the paintings, the sculptures, the whole 9 yards, but they also go above and beyond with their collection. We're talking ancient artifacts, decorative arts, even a killer collection of photography. And get this, they've always got something new going on. Rotating exhibitions, visiting artists, workshops, you name it. It's like the museum itself is a living, breathing work of art, constantly evolving and changing. So don't just take my word for it. Go check it out for yourself. You might just be surprised at what you discover. Okay folks, we're about to get a little historical up in here. This is the South Carolina State House, the heart of the state government, and a building that's seen its fair share of history. I'm talking centuries of stories, guys. From its construction in the 1850s to its role in shaping the state's political landscape, this place has witnessed it all. Standing here, You can practically feel the weight of history all around you. It's a humbling experience, like you're walking in the footsteps of the people who built this nation. And the crazy thing is, it's still a functioning government building today. How cool is that? Now let's talk about the building itself. This ain't just any old government building, folks. The South Carolina State House is an architectural masterpiece. I mean, look at this dome. It's iconic, right? And those columns? They don't build them like this anymore. It's like stepping back in time to a more elegant era. But it's not just about the outside. The inside is just as impressive. Think grand staircases, ornate ceilings, and chambers that'll make you feel like you're in a movie. Trust me, whether you're a history buff, an architecture nerd, or just appreciate a good building, the South Carolina State House is a must-see. All right, guys, ready for a change of pace? Let's ditch the city for a bit and head into the wild. I'm talking about Congaree National Park, a hidden gem just outside of Colombia. This place is like stepping into another world. We're talking massive trees, lush forest, and a serenity that'll wash over you the second you arrive. It's amazing how something like this can exist so close to a bustling city. It's a reminder that nature is always there, waiting for us to reconnect with it. And the best part is, you don't have to be a seasoned hiker to enjoy it. Congaree National Park has something for everyone. So, what can you do here? Well, if you're feeling adventurous, lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails. We're talking miles of trails winding through the forest, each one offering a unique perspective on the park's beauty. Feeling more chill? No problem. Hop in a kayak and explore the Congaree River. It's a whole different way to experience the park, gliding through the water surrounded by nature. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some of the local wildlife. We're talking deer, otters, maybe even an alligator or two. Okay, maybe not alligators, but you get the idea. So, whether you're looking for adventure or just a peaceful escape, Congaree National Park has got you covered. All right, so you're in Colombia with the little ones, right? You gotta keep those tiny humans entertained, trust me. And there's no better place than EdVenture Children's Museum. This place is like a giant, colorful playground for their imaginations. Seriously, this place is massive. It's like they took all the fun of being a kid, bottled it up, and poured it into this giant building. You walk in, and it's like stepping into a world designed by kids for kids. And I'm talking about actual hands-on fun, none of that stuffy museum stuff here. They've got everything from a giant climbable human body to a full-blown construction zone. Kids can build, experiment, get messy, and learn at the same time. It's the kind of place where you can spend hours and not even realize it. The kids are having a blast, you're secretly enjoying yourself too, it's a win-win. And the best part? They don't even realize they're learning while they're running around like maniacs. EdVenture is all about sneaking education into the fun. They've got exhibits on science, art, culture, you name it. It's all presented in a way that's engaging and exciting for kids. You won't have to drag them away from the screen for this one. Honestly, I kind of wish this place existed when I was a kid. I mean, I turned out alright, but imagine the chaos I could have created here. It's the perfect place to unleash your inner child, even if you're, an adult. So, yeah, EdVenture Children's Museum, put it on your list. Your kids will thank you, and you might even have some fun yourself. Alright, let's talk about escaping the city for a bit. I'm talking about fresh air, open spaces, the whole 9 yards. And for that, Colombia has got you covered with Saluda Shoals Park. This place is huge. We're talking over 400 acres of pure outdoor goodness. It's the kind of place where you can completely forget you're even in a city. You've got forests, rivers, trails, the works. And the best part? It's not just one big empty space. They've got something for everyone here. You want to go hiking? They've got trails. You want to go kayaking? They've got a river. You want to just chill with a picnic? They've got picnic tables with your name on them. Seriously, you could spend an entire day here and still not see everything. It's the perfect place to get your dose of nature without having to travel for hours. And listen to this, they even have a ropes course, like a full-on Indiana Jones-style ropes course. You can climb, swing, zip line. It's basically an adult jungle gym. And if you're feeling really adventurous, they've got a bike park with jumps and trails and all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm not saying you should try it on a BMX, but I'm not saying it either. But even if you're not an adrenaline junkie, there's plenty to do. You can go fishing, bird watching, or just find a nice spot to relax and enjoy the scenery. It's the perfect place to recharge and reconnect with nature. So yeah, Saluda Shoals Park. It's not just a park, it's an experience. Trust me, this is one of those places that just makes you happy to be alive. Alright, let's talk about water, because what's a good travel vlog without a little bit of aquatic adventure? And when it comes to water in Colombia, Lake Murray is the undisputed king. This place is massive, over 50,000 acres of pure, sparkling water. It's so big you can actually see it from space. Well, maybe not, but you get the idea. It's huge. And with all that water comes endless possibilities. You want to go swimming? Go for it. You want to go boating? They've got marinas. You want to go fishing? Bring your rod because this lake is teeming with fish. It's the kind of place where you can truly escape from it all. Just you, the water, and maybe a couple of bald eagles soaring overhead. Yeah, they've got bald eagles here. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even rent a houseboat and spend a few days living the lake life. Wake up to the sound of waves lapping against the shore, spend your days swimming and fishing, and end your evenings grilling out under the stars. But even if you're just there for a day trip, Lake Murray is an experience you won't forget. It's the perfect place to escape the city, soak up some sun, and just enjoy being out on the water. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even spot Murray, the lake's resident monster. Don't worry, he's friendly, I think. Actually, I have no idea. But that's part of the fun, right? So yeah, Lake Murray, it's not just a lake, it's an escape. A giant, watery escape filled with adventure, relaxation, and maybe even a monster or two. Alright guys, we're getting deep into this list, and trust me, Colombia is not running out of steam. Number 9 brings us to Finley Park, and let me tell you, this place is an oasis. Right in the heart of the city, you've got this massive green space, perfect for just chilling out, you know? We're talking fountains, waterfalls, bridges. It's like they designed this place to be on a postcard. And the best part? It's all completely free. You can have a picnic, toss a frisbee, read a book, whatever screams relaxation to you. I spent a good chunk of time just wandering around, soaking it all in. The energy here is so different from the hustle and bustle just blocks away. It's peaceful, man. And if you're lucky enough to be here during an event, even better. Finley Park hosts all sorts of cool stuff throughout the year, from concerts to festivals. Trust me, this is a must visit when you're in Colombia. Now, Finley Park isn't just about sprawling lawns and pretty flowers. There's also a playground for the little ones, so, you know, family-friendly vibes are strong here. And for the fitness buffs, there's a nice little walking trail that circles the park. But honestly, one of my favorite things to do here is just people watch. You've got joggers, families, couples, students. It's like a microcosm of Colombia, all enjoying this awesome space. It's a good reminder that sometimes the best things in life are free and simple. Just being outdoors, surrounded by nature and good company, that's what it's all about, right? So yeah, Finley Park, definitely add it to your Colombia bucket list. You won't regret it. Alright, we've reached the final spot on our epic Colombia adventure, and let me tell you, we're ending on a high note. Number 10 brings us to the Colombia Canal and Riverfront Park, and this place is straight out of a dream. Imagine this, a winding canal, lush greenery as far as the eye can see, and the sound of rushing water in the background. It's like stepping into a nature documentary, except you're right in the city. We're talking miles of paved trails, perfect for biking, jogging, or just a leisurely stroll. I hopped on my skateboard for this one, and let me tell you, it was the perfect way to experience this place. The breeze in your hair, the sun on your face, and the city skyline in the distance. It's an experience you won't soon forget. What's cool about the Colombia Canal and Riverfront Park is that it's not just a pretty face. This place is steeped in history, dating all the way back to the 1800s. As you explore the trails, you'll come across old mill ruins and historical markers, giving you a glimpse into Colombia's past. It's like walking through a time capsule, but with better views. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some wildlife along the way. I'm talking turtles, herons, maybe even an alligator or two. Just kidding about the alligators, but you never know. Seriously though, the Colombia Canal and Riverfront Park is the perfect way to end your Colombia journey. It's a reminder that even in the heart of a bustling city, you can still find peace, beauty, and a connection to nature. So there you have it, guys. My top 10 picks for the best places to visit in Columbia, South Carolina. From historical landmarks to natural wonders, this city has something for everyone. I hope this video inspires you to book that trip and experience all that Colombia has to offer. And hey, before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Let me know in the comments below which of these places you're most excited to visit. Until next time, peace out.